Hey guys, this is going to be something I'm going to put in the beginning of each and every one of these installment of Beta Week. Basically, this is just going to be me reacting to particular series that you may or may not want me to react to at a certain time. Depending on the popularity of particular ones that I get to, is going to dictate like the order of which I'm going to be watching them. There will be other series down the line, of course, but these are the five that it has interested me or may interest you in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, just put down in the comment section about if you like it or not, if this is something reactionary, if it's not. I'm accepting all feedback when it comes to this. And also, do tell me if the studio or wherever area, whatever I'm reacting to, is okay with reactions things, and the worst thing they're going to do is just take away the monetization and stuff like that. If that's the case, then I can easily post up on YouTube with no fear of getting a copyright strike with what happened with Steven Universe. So yeah, be sure to tell me that if it's safe, if other people do it and they're perfectly fine with it. Like, other reactions that react to this show and they're perfectly fine with no drawbacks, then tell me, because then I can just post up regularly and not have to do a Google Drive. But I'm doing Google Drive just to be safe, as per usual when it comes to this sort of stuff. So, yeah, this is Do You Want to Be Universe? Enjoy this sort of thing, and yeah, bye. What's up, guys, and welcome to the first episode of Beta Test Week. What Beta Test Week is going to be is just going to be me reacting to shows that have interested me to want to watch. And this is going to be the series I'm going to be continuing after I get done catching up with Star Wars Force of Evil, because then I'm going to need another main time series thing that I need to go to start reacting to on my channel. And since I'm so close to the end of Star Wars Force of Evil, I want to get this stuff started. Now, these four major excuse me. These four major shows that catch my interest are Justice League Action, a Justice League related show that's on Cartoon Network that piqued my interest as soon as I heard that it came out. And I want to see what this is about. I want to see if it's any good, since it's sort of a reboot and sort of a not a reboot. It's all really dependent. Because when it comes to the Justice League, who knows? You could say this is a reboot of the Justice League series, and and stuff like that. But who knows? I need to watch it to see how things go, and that's what I'm interested in, which is going to be the first thing I'm going to react to. And if you don't want to hear the rest of what the episodes are going to come out until they come out, you can just head off the link in the description below to watch them. I watch episodes 1 through 4 because they're all in a bundle of how I got it, so that's how I'm going to watch them. Watch these. It's going to be good to see how the series is going to be of a bulk like that. I'm also going to do that for the next couple of shows. But all right, so for those of you who are already gone and watched the reaction, here's about the other ones. Loud House. Loud House is one that's been requested for me for all of it's done. The only thing I know about it is that it's about a guy with a lot of sisters, and already I can relate to that so well. For those of you who've known me, from my times of being on YouTube, you would know that I have plenty of sisters upon my time, and I'm the only male in this entire family, right next to the males of the relationships of the families. But you know what I mean. So Loud House is going to be another one that I'm going to be reacting to probably tomorrow or 2 days afterwards of the reaction of this one. Another one is going to be Milo's Murphy's Law. I heard about this thanks to a video, and as soon as I heard the main character's voice, I knew I had to give this show a watch. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the show to know what exactly you're going to get yourself into. But I just have to give the show a shot just because of the main voice actor. So okay, there's that. Another one, the final one that's going to be is going to be what's called the Wander Over Yonder. It's another show that has been requested to me on this channel. So I will be reacting to all four of those series in a bulk S setting, and then I will see which one of you guys are most interested in, and that is going to be the next thing I'm going to be reacting to as soon as I catch up to Star Wars Force of Evil. And that's pretty much it. So as per usual, these things are going to be Google Drive related because I'm scared of YouTube and their policies of how they've been handling sort of stuff in reaction videos. So me taking the safe route as usual, even though I do see some people doing it regularly. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm too scared. I'm terrified. All right, I'm terrified. It's better than nothing. I gotta say that much. And I hate doing the whole alienating thing of people who can't go to Google Drive. But again, terrified. I'm terrified. So yeah, well, that being said, I'm going to get started with Justice League Action. First 4 episodes, since it's 4 episodes and it's like 40-something minutes long, that means they have one episode's 11 minutes, which is always good when it comes to shows nowadays. A lot of shows have been doing the whole 11-minute time slots. So, gonna get started. Hopefully I like it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? But I'm gonna find out now. So, we're gonna get started. 3, 2, 1, now. Welcome to the end of the video, end review section of this thing. If really you don't know about how I do things when it comes to the Google Drive stuff. Now, Justice League action. How do I? All right. So this nice little 4-episode thing, just want to do like an origin-based stuff to set everything up for the rest of whatever's going to be going on in this series. And I gotta say, is this Cartoon Network's way of saying we're sorry about what we did with Teen Titans by making them Teen Titans Go, and giving you like another Teen Titans, but instead a Justice League related thing? Because there were so many moments that reminded me of Teen Titans, plus the fact that Cyborg is voiced by the same guy who voices the Cyborg in Teen Titans. And for people who still don't understand and are not informed greatly about it, when I said like voiced by a certain character in Teen Titans, and someone asks, what is it, the same voice actor, Teen Titans Go or Teen Titans? They're the same voice actor. Every single Teen Titan members in Teen Titans Go is the same voice actor for the regular Teen Titans show. So when I say Teen Titans, it doesn't matter which one I'm talking about. It's the same voice actor. All right. Gotta make sure I get that information, because there are actually people who ask that. But same member for that. Batman saying Justice League action. It reminded me a lot of Teen Titans, where Robin says Titans go, and it's like, again, it reminded me of that, but it just didn't sound as iconic. When you say Justice League action, it doesn't necessarily roll off like the tongue of like, this is, we're about to go in and go ham. It's like, I would have rather Justice League go. Much, even though Batman saying it is still kind of off-putting, but good anyway. I love the voice actor for Batman. He's the definitive voice actor for Batman for me. Along with Mark Hamill being the primary voice actor for Joker for me, while Tara Strong being the primary Harley Quinn for me. And that sort of stuff, it works out. When I first saw like the preview of Justice League action, and I saw the redesign to like Wonder Woman and stuff like that, I thought they were going to go with more angsty type of stuff, and really not going too much into like what they are, just doing whatever the heck they can, and changing up so much stuff for the sake of changing it up for no apparent reason. But after watching these 4 episodes, I can say it's just Teen Titans only with Justice League. It's just Teen Titans only with Justice League. And I don't mean that in a way that it's not original in any sense. If anything, it's just the only way it's Teen Titans is because the action. Here's the way why it's Teen Titans. Here's the thing is why it's not Teen Titans. It's like Teen Titans because the action isn't like dumb. You know what I mean? The action isn't dumb. If you watch the Powerpuff Girls reboot and you see how they handle the action segments, the Powerpuff Girls from the episodes I got to see on my channel, every time they try to punch something or do something like that, they're cut off, and they just like do a out of screen and do like and when they do show like punching, there's no impact to it. It seems very floaty, and none of it's good, and which is horrible considering like the old Powerpuff Girls were great when it comes to the action segments. But here they actually do have weight put into them. The action segments aren't cut out. They actually have good choreography when you get to some of the action scenes where multiple people are fighting. They're not afraid to go all out when it comes to that. That Wonder Woman getting hit, thank you. She's Wonder Woman. She can take a hit. You don't have to say that just because she's a woman she can't get hit. She's Wonder Woman. She can take a hit and she can deal 10 times more damage. I love that, right? Just like the joke in Deadpool. Is it wrong to hit you? Is it even worse not to hit you? Just so weird. I love that. It's good. Great. And also with the other heroes of the DC universe coming into the mix, it's kind of like, it reminds me of Batman Brave and the Bold, where you have Batman, and every now and then, well, in every single episode, they have a new hero coming in to help Batman with whatever it is he's doing. And same thing goes with Teen Titans. Teen Titans had these other, like Titan East, other heroes of the DC universe that I got into because of Teen Titans. It's shows like this that people who don't know DC can watch, understand the character, and get interested enough to want to look into the character. Same thing that happened with me and Slade. As soon as I saw Slade in Teen Titans, I want to know more about Slade. And I realized, he's not just named Slade. His real name is Deathstroke. His real name is not even Deathstroke. His real name is this. And so it's great. this is the kind of series in this generation that I can approve to be a newfound generation that kids can watch, and that can be like the new kind of Teen Titans, because the action's good, the animation's pretty on point. You can maybe might detect one or two like animation errors. I think I saw one with Wonder Woman's like shirt in like I think the second episode, but no, third episode with Batman. And stuff, but in the end, it's still good animation. The way how to do the blur and stuff like that, the action, I don't know how many just the action's pretty good. Okay, that's just gonna be a running thing I see. And so far, the story from what the 4 episodes entailed were good overarching elements, but I can already see it's gonna be like random stuff happening, and maybe we're gonna have the occasional 2-parter, 4-parter series at the end of certain seasons, something like that. But I gotta say, my first impressions, how I was watching like the Powerpuff Girls reboot and other stuff like the reboot stuff, and how I'm saying you're all right. I even got done with 3 episodes of like Ben 10 actually. I even got done with that. I'm also gonna post them up into this beta thing just in case you are interested in me watching that. But let's just say this: after watching the new Ben 10 reboot and watching the Powerpuff Girls reboot and any other reboot I've been watching, I just always been saying they're good because I'm not the type of person that is probably aiming toward. They're okay for watch every now and then, but this seems like a good Saturday morning thing that you can watch, like the old good old days where you just want to get home from school and watch a good action-based show filled with characters that are actually likable, some occasionally were funny, and all that sort of stuff. Now, how they did with the Origins is actually pretty cool. First, I thought they were going to be like an Origins, okay, the Hall of Justice was taken down, so Batman's going to say, hey, I got money, I got resources, I'm going to make a watchtower in space. This is going to be the origins of that. But no, instead it's like the Teen Titans. Again, instead of in space, they put it on a giant mountain where they can see the area. That's why the Titan Tower is all about. That's why it's so huge, so they can see throughout the city and get like alerts and stuff like that. This is just that, but on a mountain. So yeah, that's cool too. The main characters that I got to see is primarily going to be Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman, and the occasional other characters that are going to pop up, which is also a really good aspect. The voice actors that I heard so far is people who are reprising their roles as the characters that most of them know. I heard this from HotDiggityDemon.com, well, HotDiggityDemon on YouTube, and he says this perfectly. Some characters are just their voices. It's true. If I hear Harley Quinn and it's not Tara Strong, or a person not doing like a Tara Strong-esque version of Harley Quinn, not only will I not notice, I might find it off-putting. Kind of like how I'm doing with the Powerpuff Girls reboot. I know they're different voice actors, and you know they did the different voice actors for probably reasons of their own, stuff like that. But just because it's not supposed to bother me to the point where I'm not supposed to watch the series because it's not the same voice actors doesn't mean it doesn't still bother me. I've been watching these characters since I was really young. Of course, I'm gonna point out the matter of their voices not sounding as like relatable like I used to, but for people who never heard those voice actors, they can really get into it because they're not used to that. Kind of like what I got done with the Steven Universe related stuff. I'm not gonna get any more than that because those reactions are probably not out yet. So yeah, but again, if I had to give this a review and what I've been talking about, this is a great series for those of you who really want a Teen Titans-esque thing, and you even probably might get cameos of Teen Titans. I'm expecting Nightwing or Robin to show up, Dick Grayson Robin, at least what we're believed to be Dick Grayson Robin in the Teen Titans, what I'm pretty sure it is, because afterwards he becomes Nightwing, so it can't really be anyone else. Starfire, Raven, I would love to see those characters just pop up in here, and then it's just like, hey, same old voice actors, get this cameo, do this thing, and I like that. Same thing would happen with Cyborg. I love that moment. As soon as I heard Cyborg's voice coming out of that Cyborg, I'm like, my childhood just came right out of my gut. It's great. So yeah, for it's good. It's a really good series. It's a really good series. If anything, out of all the reboots, if this is considered a reboot to like the Justice League related animated series that was here, it's a good faithful thing. If anything, just like it reminds me a lot of another great series. And even if all like the parallels I ran on Teen Titans, it's not something you agree with, it's perfectly fine. It's something I go with and something that makes me want to watch this more. So if you guys are interested in reactions like this, I will definitely do more of it. And I would actually enjoy it because I have a lot of things to say about this. It's really good. Because if it's anything like Teen Titans, I have a lot of things to say for what stuff they're probably going to pull, and especially getting more into the DC universe. Because after watching so many DC related movies, I definitely want to get more into the lore. I can say for like Marvel fans, I am more in the Marvel trek because I watch more Marvel movies and I know a little bit more about the Marvel verse. As for DC, this is Teen Titans was like my gateway, and now I got this series to get me more into a gateway of characters I probably don't know about and want to know about. Every character I saw so far, I knew about in some way, shape, or form, except for the magic dude who is apparently, I mean Shazam. Obviously, that's what his name is. I didn't know the origins of how Billy got his powers of Shazam and stuff like that. So yeah, okay. Well, that being said, it's good. And it's not just good, it's great. It's not just great, it's amazing. And it just matters of how much of a preference you take upon how they handle the action, the voice acting, the movements, and all that other stuff, and all that stuff like that. As for me, I gotta say this is one of the better like new things that came out of this generation, like right now. So thanks for coming into the first major thing of beta week, of where if you like this, tell me, and then I'll make sure after Star Wars Force of Evil, this will be the next thing that I make like a annual thing to react to. And so far. So next one I'm gonna do, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna get something and react to it. So this is Do You Want to Be Universe. See you guys next time. Bye.